Good morning, everybody. Froggy Socks here. Nothing to say is financial advice, entertainment purposes only. Markets open. OSTK looks like it wants to have a pretty decent day today. Pretty excited about that one. Call options are starting to kick back up. I think the news that came out about their Bed Bath & Beyond revenues not being as good as they expected might have been more pre-planned. People got shares real cheap at 18, bought call options down there. It looks like it's going to take off today, maybe take a 2-3% day. So that's good. HE was popping in the morning, and now it's doing whatever it's doing. I don't know. I think the news on HE should have came out already. It's pretty ridiculous. The ATF's been off the island for a while. Hawaiian Electric's restoring power. The ATF has they've completed their report, and they said they were going back stateside, back to Seattle to compile it, and they were going to give it to the local Maui government. Now, if the government has the report and they're not producing anything from it, they're not telling people what actually happened, that's pretty dumb, because Hawaiian Electric stock suffered a lot due to the Maui government filing a lawsuit before any investigation's been done. Not really cool, because there's multiple people on the island, as I've said before, that are now filing a lawsuit against said Maui government. Overstock's doing good today, and that's going to be nice. Against the Maui government for gross negligence. The good news is IDEX is hitting all-time lows. So there you go. IDEX is just collapsing right now. Pretty low volume too. So I think that's about done. This thing should be looking at going under $2 pretty soon, in my opinion. Let's see where we at on that. Give Fidelity 5-10 minutes to actually do their job and show the value that's in my account properly, since they can't seem to do it within a reasonable amount of time. But HE ticking back up, Overstock ticking up, that's good. IDX going down, that's what we want to see. Oh man, I'm up 55% on the IDX options. I don't know. This play is just one of those plays where this stock eventually, I think, is going back under $1 for delisting. So pretty important. I think this one is definitely something I'm going to hold. IDX, new 52-week low. Red Bill, you made a great call on that one, brother. I should have put more money into IDEX instead of Hawaiian Electric. But Hawaiian Electric got ripped intentionally. I think someone came in and knew this was super bullish, and they said, nope, we're not going to let people win. We're going to try to ruin all these call options. And then boom. Great call on OSTK, Spence. Thanks, man. Can you check out Fiscal Note when you get a chance? Fiscal Note. What do you mean by that? Talking about like Fiscal Note stock, or you talking about the government fiscal? What's my take on Enphase? I don't even know anything about Enphase. Enphase Energy? Oof. I don't know anything about the fundamentals of the company. It's got two very, very large gaps, 3 large gaps to the upside, but there's got to be some type of news on it. I wouldn't think that's just normal market. Solar panels, yeah. I've never really seen anything good come from solar companies personally. Check the news on it. I don't know if they've either had bad earnings or if they had something wrong, which is causing that downside. see. Solar firm down on rate hike worries. Morgan Stanley maintains Enphase Energy equal weight. Equal weight. Enphase Energy price cut to 159. Yeah, it's getting price cuts, and it's inflation sucks, you guys. A lot of these companies, when people don't have money to spare because of inflation, the last thing they're thinking about is buying solar panels. But Enphase was so inflated. Look at this. $339 for a solar panel company? That's crazy. And it's getting price downgrades to 159 and such. I don't know. That's a tough one. That one's already that to me, that's basically 339 for a company like that's a lot. I probably wouldn't touch it personally. Jeez, Hawaiian Electric. The news. Hopefully today after hours we get news on Hawaiian Electric. Because this is ridiculous. They've been doing a good job restoring power to the island. Lawsuits filed with no due diligence, with no prior investigation. Case against Maui Hawaiian Electric HE being the sole cause of the fire seems to be losing momentum. Oh, here's some news. Who caused Maui's devastating wildfire? Lawsuit adds telecom companies and landowners. Attorneys who filed proposed class action lawsuits against Hawaiian Electric accusing the utility company of causing the devastating Lahaina wildfire in Maui are asking a judge to let them expand the suit to include telecom and public and private landowners. Yeah. So this is, they got the stock beaten down to nothing. That's ridiculous. I told somebody a couple weeks ago that I thought potentially somebody's solar arrays went haywire during the high winds. The initial lawsuit filed by the Maui government. There was literally no prior fact finding. So whoever's keeping Hawaiian Electric beaten down right now, I don't know. Pretty wild. Let's follow that guy. I try to follow anybody that produces relevant news. All right, comments. What's up, guys? What's up, RWK? On Twitter X, HE feed has been cleared. The latest key will only show an hour or two. Anything prior is erased. Yeah, I noticed that Hawaiian Electric had a ton of bots talking on Twitter, trying to push discords and whatnot. 11 hours ago, 4:30 p.m. Crews updated repairs and power restored to remaining customers earlier today at 10:20. Maui EMA has launched Maui Recovers, a one-stop online hub for resources and updates. Somebody hit a phone pole with a car yesterday, knocked the power out again. Solar panels. If something like an electric vehicle or solar panels or any of that caused a fire, they're going to be very hesitant to admit it. Let's go overstock. Again, HE is just going to be one of those plays, man. It's going to be a bit of news drop right at the right time, and then boom. It's going to go crazy. It's going to go ballistic. All right, my money rolled over. What do I do? So tempted to just keep in this HE position and average down some more. But overstock is still juicy. Hey. No. Oh, hello, good boy. My good boy. Can I work, please? Excuse me. Go. Go. Get back. Get back. Get back. You guys gotta go outside. Dogs take precedent. If I don't let them out, give them what they want, they harass me. It's crazy. All right, what's going on with Maui Fire? Any news? Yeah, HE, man, I don't know. What I do know is that the market has been absolutely horrendous the past couple days. You know, not necessarily plays that just I've been in, but holy crap. About $100 HE, $15 calls expiring October 23rd. You got time, buddy. The good news is that when the news drops, if it drops on Hawaiian Electric, and they say, okay, well, they weren't the sole responsible for the fires, it'll drop after hours, it'll drop pre-market, it'll be totally random, and the stock will run 40-50% to the upside. Somebody's playing games with it right now. I still personally believe a very large entity was short the stock from 31 to 9. They needed a cash grab. They crushed it. They're going to hold it until news comes out. Hawaiian Electric coming out and saying, hey, we were not the cause. Initially, the CEO was a really good thing. She did a good job there. I really wish she would come out and address the shareholders, though, and say, look, we are very confident that we have enough data to show that we were not responsible for this. So, I mean, it's still completely oversold. IDEX making new lows, baby. I'm almost considering just closing that. I don't know. Wait a minute. What's going on here? That'd be kind of dumb, I guess, because this thing could literally go under $1 and delist. I've got time. I should have bought my calls a lot closer in. I bought October 20s. Man, my HE calls are just destroyed. It's disgusting. It's so depressing. We were doing so good. OSTK ticking around. If OSTK takes back even 5%, those calls are going to print like crazy. But again, anything that Mark Cohodes is big on, you guys just understand that at some point someone's going to attack it. The good news is Overstock's balance sheet's really good. It's just going to take time for them to get the Bed Bath and Beyond brand into play properly to really make it do something. So, good God, the dogs. The dogs are not behaving today. Jeez, AMC is just getting brutalized. Don't know what to tell you guys about AMC, man. Warned everybody. All right, my big dog's being an asshole. you guys want to go outside and bark and be bad dogs, and you can just lay down. Hot air balloon. Space flight still today? Yeah, as far as I've heard. Space. Virgin Galactic flight. Meta really doing something there. Coin back to highs, Meta back to 300 range. Buying Meta puts. What's that? The 5 minute? What's the daily look like? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not this time. Virgin Galactic live stream. Oh, that's old. Virgin Galactic ready space flight for longest standing customer. Virgin Galactic will fly today one of the longest waiting customers on what will be its third commercial space tourism flight. Galactic 03. 2:30. Blast off from Earth at 10:30 U.S. Eastern Time 2:30. Preparations are well underway. So we'll see. The only thing you're watching for on that is if they have an accident. Loss of life, the stock is done. Completely done. If it's successful and they keep being successful, or even if they stand down and say, okay, we had an issue and we're deciding not to launch today, we'll launch next week. That's even still good. But again, here's a German dude beating the crap out of these environmentalist protesters. He punches dude right in the face. I don't blame him. I honestly don't blame him. These environmental protesters blocking roads, 5 people ruining the lives of hundreds and thousands of people and potentially causing loss of life. Not only that, when they do it, they're causing cars to idle, which means that they're going to go further into making pollution. So, all right, come on. Where's the news? Man, IDEX. I should have loaded the boat on that one. Getting crushed. And again, Fidelity's taking too long to value my puts correctly. If you go in and try to sell them, I notice, if you go in and try to sell them at the ask, then they come back and they value your put correctly. I think it's time to just exercise those. Let me call Fidelity. Hey, I posted a gas picture a couple days ago, and I don't know if anybody liked that. Thought I did. Where is it? Feeling a little allergy-ish today.
Calling Fidelity Investments.
Give me like 10 minutes, you guys. 5 minutes. Nothing big going on today. It's saying all their representatives are busy. Go figure. I did just decide to buy some more HE calls, and I bought them, and they went through, and they're not in my account yet, even though the order's been placed, it's filled, and I don't see them in my account. Well, I'll call back later because you guys can see this. Fidelity has a note up that says, due to high traffic and high activity, some of your new positions and or your new transactions may not be shown. And I can't get a hold of customer service. So the calls that I just bought for Hawaiian Electric, it says it's filled and my money's gone, but the positions are not in my account. which I did decide to average down on HE. Yeah, I want to exercise my I was looking at exercising my IDEX, and I can't get a hold of Fidelity to do it because they're claiming super high traffic. But I mean, IDX fundamentally is just the balance sheet's garbage. They've got 31 million in debt compared to 18 million in cash. Their electric tractors, there's nothing really proprietary about them. And I mean, the 1-for-125 reverse split was specifically just to maintain listing requirements, and that was from 3 cents a share. I mean, that's just insane that it was allowed to happen. There's no way that they maintain listing requirement, and they're delinquent on their 10Q. So this thing, honestly, this should come right back down to the 10-cent range. Just calls for HE. I sold the stock because I needed some money for some other plays, and I have just calls, which I averaged down a moment ago. I bought 40 more at 35 cents a share, I think. And I'm just waiting for them to actually be in my freaking account. So ridiculous, man. Like, even my tweet about Fidelity right there is not even there. Like, even X is having some kind of issue where if you tag certain, I think if you tag certain people or you tag certain companies, it doesn't even put it in my feed. I don't know what's going on, man. Oh, it's trash day. I'll be right back. My trash is full too. I swear to God that the hot air balloons fly directly over my house just so they can mess with my dog. right, what's going on here? All right, HE, let's go. Hopefully those calls I bought ever hit my account. That would be cool. Watch them come in and give me a different price than what was stated in the purchase request. What did I just get hit on? OSTK? Is it taking a hit? Oh, come on, OSTK, let's go. Overstock, in my opinion, is absolutely going to retake these lines here, these support lines. Actually, we better chart those out a little better. Let's see. It's got resistance at 21 bucks. Found support at 18.81. Well, actually, support was more here. That just wicked out. Overstock, in my opinion, will definitely retake back to these channels here. Inflation and everything sucks, but theft in brick and mortar stores is starting to get pretty bad, and it's affecting companies that own stores like that, like Dick's. So everybody's going to go to more e-commerce, and I see Overstock doing pretty good in the future. So, ooh, that's what's happening. IDEX got a big fat candle right at the 21.15, back to 22.22. Man, what we got here? Usually when this happens, IDX ends up falling off even further. It usually dumps, pops a candle, dumps some more. What's the volume? 27,000. Yeah. Where? This Fidelity, man, I'm telling you. Buy to open 30 contracts. Oh, it didn't go through. What in the hell? My order's not even on there. What in the mother? Then why is my balance down? Like it bought. My purchase for HE went through and it took my money away, but I have nothing to show for it. Dude, Fidelity is fucked, man. And of course, it ran a little, right? This is so frustrating. And now they're 50 cents instead of freaking 37, dude. What in the hell is, dude? Fidelity needs to be investigated. I know I went in, I heard my phone beep, it purchased 40 HE calls. Got to check my phone and see if those purchases went in through there. God, this is so absolutely frustrating. And then my freaking balance on my phone compared to my PC is completely different. This is such garbage. I literally think Monday I'm just going to be completely out. My phone is showing my positions correctly, but my PC is not. No, my phone is still not showing my stuff correctly. All right, where's HE now? It's so frustrating. Come on, overstock. Let's go. Up, up, up. All right. We need the market to turn around. There's a IDEX back where it belongs. Yep. Do you still have stock in HE? Shorts really keep a lid on HE. Looks like it wants to go but can't. Yeah, HE wants to run. The other day when it hit 15 and we closed above max pain, HE should be running. Shorts are slapping it in the face. I don't know why they're so hell-bent on keeping HE down, because the company's basically a monopoly on the island, and it doesn't look like they were responsible for the Lahaina fire, in my opinion. Thank you for these live videos and coverage. They're extremely helpful. I hope so. It's fun to do it. Plus, you guys give me hits and tips and stuff like that. So TMF having a good day. That's good. HE actually, or IDX actually looks like it wants to fall below $2 today. So we'll see by close. But if it falls below $2 today, that's going to be really good. I want to call and exercise my position, but I can't get through to Fidelity. So that's great. Definitely not a land grab. Definitely, yeah, Biden. Look, it's definitely not a land grab. Houses aren't even done burning down, and investors are calling trying to get their property. It's total land grab. I was thinking nothing changed, been in the agenda for a long time. Yep. Big week for Enovix next week. Speaking at the Morgan Stanley conference, and will be providing a Gen 2 factory acceptance test updated by AJ. It is my hope that management clears up confusion about the shelf offering and effectively tells the company the story. Interesting. What else is going on? Try to like all the comments I get from the followers, man. Let's go overstock. Through the roof. We know you can do it. HE ticking up. Really, really, really glad it never filled my order. It said it was filled, but I don't see it. So I would love to see HE close above 1267 today. Usually these weird little what Jeremy Phillips used to call crime candles. Usually those crime candles up or down as an indicator of where the stock's going to go most days. So in my opinion. There we go. I'm glad I averaged down on HE. I really am. It's showing. And I just took back like $500 on my HE position. And if this decides to break up above 1267, my position will be a lot better than it was. It already is. It's already way better than it was. Instead of down 70%, I'm only down 50 now. All we need is a little bit of good news. HE is found not responsible for the actual fire in Lahaina that destroyed the city. Boom, it runs to 21. That's a $20,000 day. and then I'll kick back, relax a little bit, donate some money, exercise my IDEX puts, watch my overstock climb. Space is starting to tick up a little bit. Let's go overstock. Up, up, up. I wonder where Mark is. What's Mark tweeting about? I have all the Ryan Cohen receipts. He's a Canadian asset. Oh yeah. So, Ryan Cohen is being investigated by the SEC for his purchase and sales of stock in Bed Bath & Beyond, leading to its bankruptcy. Mark has been calling out Ryan Cohen for that for months and months and months because, as said, Overstock wanted to buy out, IP from Bed Bath & Beyond, and in getting ready to do that, suddenly you have Ryan Cohen start buying the stock up, which caused it to squeeze, creating some issues for anybody that was trying to do business with them. Remember when this happened and I said Cohen was going to get nailed over his BBBY trades, and all his little fanboys came after me, including threats against my family? SEC probes Ryan Cohen's Bed Bath & Beyond trades. Wall Street Journal. Hey, asshat, remember me? The billionaire took a $120 million position in housewares retailer and abruptly sold it. Cohen's interest in the company spurred a frenzy of trading that caused the stock to soar 34% in a day before collapsing when he disclosed the sales, prior to which he had gotten 3 new members appointed to the board. So he bought a ton of stock, appointed members to the board, then he sold after a meme frenzy, and then the Bed Bath & Beyond CEO, I believe, ended up committing suicide. So pretty big deal. HE, let's go. Come on, baby. 1% on HE today is a good day. Overstock climbing, IDEX falling, TMF climbing. Somebody's really got it out hard for Virgin Galactic, man. I don't know who, but I mean, their cash burn is pretty serious, but when they start doing normal flights and it becomes a normalized process, that's going to be a big deal. Oof, chilly. It's all the T0 natives. Hey, absolutely not. Barks to go outside and barks to come back in. Let's go. Elemental P, baby. We'll play with each other. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Tweet. So, I'm going to read that entire article. Oh, I hate Wall Street Journal. I'm already signed up. I'm not. Fuck that. So basically, in a nutshell, Ryan Cohen came in, bought 120 some million worth of Bed Bath and Beyond stock, caused a meme stock frenzy. Then he appointed board members. Then he abruptly sold the stock, causing it to collapse. People lost a ton of money. And then I believe the CEO ended up committing suicide. I believe he jumped out of a floor, In just over 24 hours, Hurricane Lee has rapidly intensified from tropical storm to an extremely dangerous Category 5, 160-mile-hour sustained winds in the Atlantic. That's not good. That's not good at all. Is that what she's talking about here?
.com. You can track this yourself. Today is Wednesday the 6th. I'm going Wednesday. Now let's go to Thursday. I want y'all to pay attention to something in real time. I want you to keep an eye on that sucker down there. Evening, Thursday evening, Friday morning. I'm doing this off this tracker over here where my cursor is. See that? Friday. Watch. Saturday the 9th. Saturday midday, Saturday evening. Just watch, guys. Sunday the 10th, Sunday midday, Sunday evening, early Monday morning the 11th. What's popping up? Midday Monday, evening, early morning Thursday the 12th. Midday Thursday, Thursday evening, 13th on Wednesday. Y'all seeing this? 14th on Thursday. Are y'all seeing this? Thursday evening, early Friday morning, the 15th. Are y'all seeing this, right? Midday Friday on the 15th.
Holy crap.
Boom. And what does it have in its path? Now, where is that some bitch named Lee? Right here. Where is Lee? All of these have conjoined to give you the biggest storm the East Coast has ever seen.
That's pretty wild. We better actually check the weather radar. I didn't know there was something that big happening. Maybe that was an older hurricane. That must be the new one here. That looks pretty serious. Hurricane Lee explodes to Category 5, strength prior to Caribbean. Wow, that's going to be nasty. That must have been them predicting. So the East Coast is about to get absolutely blasted by Hurricane Lee. That sucks, man. That's a big storm. Let's go, HE. Come on. Tired of waiting. Patience. Come on, baby. Ah, 55% on IDEX. I'm so tempted to take it. Let's wait. I think I already tweeted the call. Jeez, blonde broker, what are you doing to me? She's a total babe. Can we go to my page, please? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll hold IDEX. HE's ticking up. 0.37% on the day. Let's go. Breakout. Get a good breakout. What else is going on here? Being in Florida, I have every weather app known to man. Well, I like the app Climb the best. Yeah, be safety's easy, man. The thing is huge. Starting to climb. Be patient. What else is going on around here? Mark tweeted. Oh yeah, we read that one. I love this. They call them Blade Runners. People are going around London and taking down all the government security cameras that they've put up, which is pretty cool. People dressed in masks and shit running around, um, taking stuff down. So super duper government spy cameras everywhere. Crazy. Apart from that, I don't really have anything else, guys. I need Tesla to drop to 252. I think that's about it for the morning. If any big news comes back on, I'll jump back on later. Again, I'm kind of expecting some type of news to drop after hours today for Hawaiian Electric. Overstock, I believe personally, will just start to climb back to the upside, slow and steady. More than likely, I see this thing closing at 21.21 or a little higher, but we have a defined resistance line at 21.21 basically. So if we slow climb into that today and we break 21.21, then it's probably going to try to run back to these levels up here. More than likely 25, something like that. There is a gap to fill at 26. Yeah. 25.17 is the start and the end would be 26, I believe. So I'm betting my calls in the next 2 weeks that this thing does fill its gap, pops back up. These investors step back in, or Overstock does something cool on the company side that lures people back to the play. Hawaiian Electric, like I said, probably news post market today, probably drop last minute or pre market Monday. IDEX, you guys see what it's doing? It's just falling off a cliff. Had a little thing here a minute ago when MACD started ticking back up, but if MACD doesn't truly cross over and this thing keeps going sideways, we're down for another 5 to 7% the next trading day, in my opinion. Space, the flight should be well on its way, unless they canceled it, and I'm not seeing the news. I don't see any cancellations or nothing. So if you go to the Virgin Galactic page, they should have the launch live on there if you want to watch it. That's where you can. Yep. And that's about it. So, guys, thanks. Appreciate you coming to the channel. Please hit the like button. Hopefully, Monday or this weekend, we have some Hawaiian Electric news. But like I said, the citizens now wanting to sue private landowners and citizens and the government. And while the government's suing Hawaiian Electric, there's a huge conflict of interest here. So, everybody's suing everybody. Doesn't smell like the electric company's fault to me. Smells like private homeowners weren't maintaining their domiciles and or vehicles were pushed or certain things. I mean, literally a string of lights, porch lights that got blown off and sparked when the bulb broke could have started a grass fire. So we'll really see what happens. I think the ball's in Hawaiian Electric's court. I think they should come out and be more aggressive in their communication, saying we have proof that we were de-energized from this time to this time and post it so the stock recovers. Either way, you guys have a great week. Have a great weekend. Best of luck to y'all. If I get any more news, I'll pop back on. If you get news, please hit me up in the comments section and let me know what I don't know that you know before I knew so that I know. And then I appreciate that. It helps me out. So y'all have a good one, man. Froggy Stunks out.